Now, it's time for us to have a conversation on the consumer tech segment. Today, Stephen Asebedu has joined us in the studio, and we're going to be looking again at the part, this time is part 4 of the same conversation we've been having with him. Things that you didn't know about the apps that you use. Today, we're going to be talking Instagram. Good morning, Stephen. How are you doing?
Good morning, Kuku. I'm very good.
Fantastic. It's good to have you back here.
Thank you.
Now, it's interesting that all these apps that we've been using, we've just been using them, basically, I should say safest level, because there are so many things that you are uncovering, about these apps for us. Today we're going to be talking Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So what do we need to know about?
Before we delve into that,
Yes.
let's just get a few stats about Instagram.
Okay.
Now, Instagram, as of July, had 1.4 billion active users.
Wow.
It's actually more than that. So you're counting people.
1.4 billion actively
users
on Instagram.
Yes, globally. A lot of this has happened since COVID hit.
Okay.
One of the things that COVID did was that during the lockdown, people turned to online to look for a lot of content that would entertain them and all of that. So you see the growth of the videos, and even when TikTok emerged, Instagram stole a lot of their features from them. So you see, we'll talk about Instagram stories in a bit. Yeah. But in Ghana in particular also, Instagram is part of our e-commerce ecosystem. You see people promoting their products a lot on there, and then they will ask you, DM me or WhatsApp me or whatever. So it's grown significantly over this period. Of course, we've talked about it in the past, that over this period, e-commerce has really grown in Ghana. It's also one of the platforms where women users are more than men. So you've got like 51+% women. Okay. In Ghana, Instagram has 2.2 million users.
Wow.
Yeah, 2.2 million active users. And that's more than Twitter, for example, if you think about it. I mean, I think it's number 4 in Ghana now. Okay. All right. In Ghana, though, male users are more than the female users, even though if you dig deep into it, you will find that the female users are more active on the platform than the male users. Okay. Just a few more stats before we delve into it. So, for example, in a month, there are over 1 billion active users in a month. So there are almost 1.4 billion people with the accounts. Wow. But over 1 billion of them are active every month. Over 500 million photos active users, daily. Okay. Okay. Over 95 million photos are uploaded daily. Globally, 95 million photos.
It's just crazy numbers.
So it's a crowded space. In fact, that you talk to somebody who say that they have even left Facebook for Instagram. Yeah. So there's a lot going on there. Yeah. And it's a platform that if you are somebody who does stuff that's picture heavy and things like that, you really want to use the. So we're going to talk about how they can use them. Okay. Yeah.
Super. All right. So what are the features that we should pay attention to?
To start with, let's talk about Instagram stories. Okay. It's a big one. Now, Instagram stories is like what they call like the ephemeral, content, where you post something, it disappears in a day after 24 hours. Yeah. The good thing about it is that we're going through a phase where we say we are storifying social. So you find that even when people are sitting in trotro, they're going through people's status. Yeah. Even on WhatsApp, we do that. Yeah. So the same way, if you post any content there, people can see it. When people sit there, they're watching like they're watching a series, back to back to back. Because on Instagram, we don't go to read. We go to look at great pictures and great, videos and stuff. So that's a lot of what happens there. There are so many cool features there that you can, use to enhance your pictures and stuff. So go there, try it. I find people who, let's say, have new range of clothes that they want to launch, or even some musicians, they go and put their poster there just to get the engagement, the content there. Yeah. It's also a place where people will go and put a short video to drive traffic from there onto their main platform, let's say YouTube or whatever. Okay. So let's say you released a new series, whatever. Even though people may not be able to click there, you go there to put it there, and people can know about it. So you create a lot of awareness there. Yeah. Also because the engagement rate and reach on Instagram is far higher than Facebook. Wow. So it's good to go and put your things there. So that's that one there. The other one is Instagram Live. Okay. Which also became very popular during the lockdown. Instagram Live is for great live conversation. For one of the good things about it is that when you go live, for example, Instagram will tell your followers that you're alive now.
You're alive,
So you can go there to have great conversation with people. One of the great conversations I really enjoyed during this period was when Sarkodie came back from the States at Instagram Live with the Manifest.
Yes.
For over 2
that
hours.
conversation was incredible.
It was huge.
Yeah.
So these are ways
Instagram
to go. Started using these things. In the same way, I mean, whether you're an individual or even a business, you can use it to engage a lot of your customers. So it's one that you want to really explore on Instagram. Again, it's got many tricks and things like that. We can't really discuss them on this show because of the time. But go there, just play with it, have fun with it, and use it to grow your business or create awareness about whatever you're doing.
Okay, super. Yep. What else?
Now I want to get onto like the main timeline. One of the things I often say is that if you go to these kind of platforms, there's so much content. We already said 95 million photos being uploaded daily. So you see something that you like, you really want to bookmark it. The good thing is that on every post, you know the bookmark, but I think it's the last one on the right at the bottom of every picture.
Okay.
So you click on it.
I haven't tried that.
You click on it and you can add it to your bookmark. What that means is that later on when you go back to what they call your hamburger, if you're on your profile, the 3 lines at the top, go there, you can see the things that you've kind of like saved. Then you can view them. Now there's even another cool feature in there. If you press and hold it, you can create a group on it, a bookmark on its own. So like a sub bookmark.
I see.
So let's say you bookmark a lot of things, but you want to put them in groups. So let's say for me, I bookmark a lot of things. For some, I just want fashion. For some, I want, let's say, videos, things like this. So I can create separate bookmarks. If you want to create a specific bookmark for yourself, just press the bookmark button, hold it, and then it'll give you a box. Then just name it, and then you add your bookmark, your image to it, and that's you're done.
Nice.
Okay. There are a couple more I want to talk about. There's one where you want to limit your screen time. Like we've said, Instagram is great. So when you are there, if you're not careful, you spend the rest of your life on Instagram. But you really don't want to do that. That's what you can do. You go to your profile. And your profile is where you can see only not your timeline, but where you can see only your posts. You go there, and at the top right, you see the hamburger icon, the 3 lines. You see that, press on that one, then tap onto activity, then set daily reminder. Then there you can set a limit. So every day, say, let's say you want to be on for only 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever, and then it restricts you.
Activity. Yep, I've seen it.
Cool. Another one that you can do. Sometimes you find that people would comment on your things. That especially these days, the malams have been harassing people. You post something is trending, and then the malams will come and post their things. So what you want to do is sometimes you want to disable comments. There you can go from your profile again. You tap on the hamburger thing. Then you go to settings. Then tap on privacy. Then tap on comments. Then you can set manual filters. You can even use specific words as filter.
So that's on comments.
Yes. So people cannot do that. Or you can even deactivate comments completely.
Oh wow. Okay, so in the comments you can do block comments from. Then you choose specific people or everyone. Or
even just filter by specific words and stuff like that. So I mean, these are some of the things you can do there. The key thing, like I said, is that you want to make sure that you're using it effectively. So learn all the tricks in there and stuff. There's another one that I wanted to talk about. For example, sometimes also there's some people that you really love the things they post. And you want to get alerts for everything that they do. Again, if you go onto their profile and the bell at the bottom, at the top, the bell at the top, just click on that.
The bell.
Yes.
So then you get the notifications.
As soon as they post anything, you can say you won't post one live videos or stories or whatever. So then you get them. The good thing is that you can leave it on, and then if, for example, you're in a meeting or whatever, you don't want to get a lot of alerts, you can also mute it. So you can mute it for a period. Last week when the last time we talked about Twitter, we saw how effective the 3 dots at the top. There are a lot of features there. You can click there, they can go to mute, they can mute for, let's say, a couple of hours or a day or 24 hours or whatever. So these are all things to help you to be able to use the app, enjoy your experience, but again, also not let it kind of like interfere with your personal life, because it can be very, very addictive when you're using these platforms.
Anything else that we need to know before we go into it a bit deeper? There's always the downsides, the the distraction, the power of distraction, the fact that people can use it as a space to lure people and all that. We'll just talk about that in just a little bit, but I just want to remind you of our number to WhatsApp us if you have a question to ask Stephen about Instagram. The number is 0550-585-832. Of course, the hashtag is Breakfast Daily. Send us any questions, comments, anything that you may have regarding the conversation that we're having right now. Yeah.
I like what you just said. You remember before, I think Mother's Day, we did an episode on shopping online.
Yes.
We looked at, and
yes,
one of the things I often say to people is that people are posting a lot on this platform trying to showcase their stuff they're selling. When you go to the platform, look around. So look at what's there. How long has the platform been up? What have they posted? If, let's say, they are selling male suits, for example, if you look through the platform, how many suits can you see? You could someone who's selling almost everything. So it's like, so you want to check it out that's legit. That's one. Number two, DM them and see how quick they respond.
Okay.
The scammers never respond on time.
Yeah. Yeah,
they are always very funny.
They have, it's like a seasonal response. So they have a time that they show up at work and start doing their things.
Yeah. So look around for that. Also look at for the numbers in terms of how many people are following it and how long it's taken to grow it. So for example, how active also are they? Are they posting regularly? Things like that. Okay. So you can look at all these things. Plus, if you see a picture, zoom into the picture and look at it. Because sometimes there are fake pictures people put there or photoshopped pictures.
Yeah.
So you see a product, you like it. When you buy it and they deliver it, it looks something different completely. You really don't want that one. So these are some of the things you can check. Plus, I always say in Ghana, at least for now, always pay at the door. So let the courier bring the item. You see the item on Instagram, you like it, have the conversation, DM them, whatever. See, when the courier brings it, I'll look at it. I'll open a look at it. If I like it, I send you the money before the courier hands it over to me. It's safest. There are too many scams out there.
All right. So, anything else to look out for? Anything fancy? If somebody, for example, okay, so the e-commerce one is a big one. You know that people use it for that. Of course, services. You know, industry, the service industry as well. For example, my photography is one of the places that I use to show my work.
And I'm sure for you, because Pinterest is not big in Ghana.
Yeah, Pinterest.
Instagram is a good place to put it. Otherwise, Pinterest will also be another one that you can use. Yeah.
But I find Pinterest interesting because it's sort of like crosses, it's like a nice mix between text content as well as picture content.
Pinterest is more like a gallery with, explanations, things like that.
I like that. But but Instagram these days, a lot of people too are putting a fair amount of text in addition to their posts, the photo pictures.
I think the challenge with Instagram putting text there is that we see pictures before we see text on Instagram.
That's true. And
often it's just 2 lines and you need to click more. If the picture doesn't speak, if people don't like the picture, they wouldn't click on the see more to bother it. When it's too much, they don't get. People don't go to Instagram with that mindset to go and read a lot. It's more for creating awareness. So get the attention with great pictures, great video, and drive traffic from there. I've seen, let's plug our own people. We is driving a lot of traffic to her YouTube, for example, from Instagram. So that's a video. 2 minutes of it is there. You say go and see the full video on YouTube. So things like that, you use it to drive the traffic. You might not even have a link there, but at least they see it. They will go to go look for it, or put a link in your status bar. Just to round up, what I'll say is that it's really, really grown. Instagram has grown. It's a crowded space. So let your content work for you. Okay. So that there are so many filters. If you're using it, use the filters within. So their pictures are really pictures that will stand up. We want to look at videos. Same thing. Same way, videos are, people often browse with their audio on mute when they're doing video. So if the first few pictures are not really engaging, they want to mute and listen to what's going on there. So let them be really. And there's so many editing tools out there these days. It's selling yourself short by not really putting great content online. If you want it to work for you, work on your content, put great content there. Invest in it.
Okay, so quick one here. The issue of security.
Yes.
what are your thoughts about Instagram and the issue of security? I'm thinking particularly those who like to come online to sort of lure people into different things. It could be anything. I mean, it could be, sexual prowlers around. It could be scammers, whatever. What are your thoughts about security?
The platforms will tell you they do a lot to make sure people are not there, fraudsters are not there. But you yourself read enough. I mean, be smart. I mean, so you start engaging somebody, the next minute they're asking you to send money for something. So if it's too good to be true, it's not. And like I said earlier, if it's about buying things online, always pay at the door. If young people can get on there, so very early, like we talked about before, get them to understand that not every uncle on Instagram is a good uncle.
I like that. Yeah. I think it's important because young people are getting into Instagram and they have no concept of the dangers that exist.
And because it's fun sending pictures, before you know it, they're taking pictures of their private parts, sending it to some uncle somewhere, all those things. No, you don't want those. So that if the uncle is... not every uncle on Instagram is a good uncle. If he's calling himself uncle on Instagram, you should know him also in the family. You should come home.
Yes, absolutely. I agree to that.
I mean, these are basic things.
Yes. Thank you very much. Stephen, how do people reach you?
You can find I think the quickest one is on Twitter. Look for @Nase.
All right. We've been speaking with Stephen Asebwede, who is a digital marketing consultant. He's been helping us to understand different apps that we use and the things we didn't know that was possible. Find out about these things. And today we've been talking about Instagram.